Esme here, and today I am finally getting my turn to do the If You tag, and this was created by Angels2014, Shawol360, and Alsk20, and I've seen a lot of people do it and I've seen it going around, and I really wanted to do it, but I have not had a chance to do it, so I finally went and answered the questions, and I'm gonna tell you what I decided to answer. So there were 14 questions. I will leave the 3 original videos down below for you guys to check out. They're all great people. I'm subscribed to all 3 of them and they're all really cool, so you definitely should go check them out. But I am going to do my answers for the questions, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first question on this list was, if you could make your own group, who would you have in the following positions? 2 lead vocals, 1 rapper, 1 maknae, 1 leader, 1 dancer, and 1 visual. No group duplicates. The duplicates thing was really hard. I think this would have been a really easy thing if I was able to do duplicates, but the duplicates is what made it hard. I did a boy group, and for the leader I did Ituk of Super Junior because he is my favorite leader ever. You can't beat him. His leadership skills are just incredible in my opinion. Lead vocals, I did Kihyun of Monsta X and Daehyun of BAP because I feel like both of them couldn't just sing forever, and that would, the 2 of them in a group together would just make the ultimate like high notes. It would be so cool. Visual, I said Myungsoo because I think he is the most attractive human being ever, and because I've seen him in person, you can't change my mind. He is the most attractive person in the world. Dancer, I said Mark of GOT7 because he can do those flips. Like, it could have been Mark or Jackson because then we could have Mark's dad be like a part of this group, and I think that would be pretty cool. But I thought for a dancer we need somebody who can like tumble and stuff. I think that'd be cool. And then for a rapper, I said Namjoon of BTS, and then for the maknae I said Hyuk because he just looks very young, and I think he is a pretty good maknae and he follows along with what the young say well, so he is also just adorable and I love him. Second question was, if you could have any international artist perform with a group or solo artist, who would they be? And I said Pitbull with anybody because I think that it would be hilarious, and also then we could have Spanish and Korean in a song, and it would just, in English, and it would be like language overload. It would be great. Number 3, if you were able to put together a once-in-a-lifetime concert, who would the lineup be? 7 to 10 groups maximum. I used all 10 groups. I just kept writing down groups that I really want to see in concert someday. So I wrote Super Junior down, including all of the members who are currently in the military. This is like a dream concert, then we're gonna have as many Super Junior members there as possible, so anybody who is still like in the group but is currently in the military, along with Chomi and Henry, of course. I said Infinite because I would love to see them live again. They were so amazing live, like, and also both my ultimates together. Monsta X, I feel like they'd be incredible live. Like, I just want to see them in person so bad. I also said Lovelies because Infinite's going to be there, then Lovelies should be there too. And After School, of course, because then they can do something as a group and I can see them live because they're my favorite girl group. And then I said A-Pink. And then I said Cross Jean and Mamamoo because I have no idea if they will ever make it to the United States. I think Mamamoo might, but I don't really believe that Cross Jean will ever make it to the United States, so if I'm making my own dream concert, I'm inviting Cross Jean. And then I have GOT7 here and 17 because I've heard GOT7 is incredible in concert, and 17 have so many fun like other stages, so I would like to see them too. Number 4, if you could erase an album from a group's discography, what would it be? I said Mamacita from Super Junior's discography. And the reason I said that is because it doesn't have all of KRY in it. Ye-sung was in the army during that album, and so whenever I listen to that album, it just doesn't sound right to me, and I just would like it to disappear. But it's a good album and there are songs on it that I like, but I always feel weird when I listen to it. If you could make your group re-record an album, what album would it be? And the first thing I thought of was Mamacita with Ye-sung. I think if Ye-sung was there, then I would have no problems with the album Mamacita. It's just because KRY was off balance. I just felt weird about the album. And then season 2 for Infinite. I think that if they had been given a little more time, it would have been a much more high quality album, and I wouldn't have had issues with it for as long as I did, so. Yep. Number 6. I'm holding my phone because the questions are on it. If you could have a K-pop group do a Korean cover over a Western song, what song would it be and what group? I don't know why this hasn't happened yet, but I would love to see somebody cover Justin Bieber's Sorry. I don't know why that, like, Hyuk covered Love Yourself, which was beautiful. But Sorry is like one of my favorite songs in America right now, and so I don't know why, like, which is funny because I used to be very anti-Justin Bieber, and a lot of my friends are like this too. They were like, well, his new album is like pretty good. I still don't like him as a person, but his new album is really good. But I'm obsessed with that song currently, and I was telling somebody the other day, I get tired of a lot of radio songs pretty quickly, but I have not gotten tired of Sorry yet. And it's like weirding me out how I have not gotten tired of it yet. If you could bring back a group that disbanded, who would it be and why? For male, I said DB5K. I think that anybody who experienced Dongbang Shingi during the time that they were 5 will agree with me when I say that they are good by themselves. Like, this split was, and it turned out okay because they all still released really good music, but I think when they were 5 they were like the ultimate, like, it, like, you can't beat it, you can't beat it. So I think that DB5K being together again would be awesome. And then for female, I said Kiss and Cry because, and D-Unit, those two, because they were two groups that I listened to that were female, and I have a harder time like putting female groups on my It Just Got Dark. But yeah, I would love to bring back Kiss and Cry and D-Unit because they were two girl groups that, if they had continued, I probably would call some of my favorite like girl groups today. If you could have a group that lost members come back, who would it be? I almost said Super Junior for this, but I don't know. Forcing Hankyung and Kibum to be in Super Junior again, I just didn't feel right about it. But I miss the old lineup of UKISS, and UKISS just feels like a very different group with, like, ever since June was added, really, I've just felt like UKISS is such a different group. So bringing back, like, Xander and Dongho and that Kibum, I think would be awesome, and I miss them. If you could trade songs from your bias group with another group, what songs would it be? And I couldn't think of a song to replace it. Okay, so maybe I did cheat on this tag a little bit, but I couldn't think of a song to replace it. But I just have always felt weird about Back, and I've said, like, on my Facebook that ever since I saw Back live, I just love it so much more. Like, they said that they were going to sing Back next, and I was like, okay, well, I like this song, but like not as much as I like the other songs. But you know, we knew it was coming. I knew it was coming some point in the concert, and then I heard it live, and it's incredible live. It is so good. Because I've had issues with Bad for so long, or not Bad, Back for so long, I would love to trade Back for, I don't even know what other song I could trade it for. I have no idea. That's a really hard question. If you could take a group from one label and put them in another label, what label and what group? And I said either Super Junior into Woollim, so my Ultimates could be in the same group and there would be tons of interactions and collabs. And I feel like there's already more with SMCNC being involved in Woollim Entertainment, but I have my own issues about that right now. I also said just move CrossG to a larger company because they have everything that they need to be a very successful, very popular boy group, except for the company. Which I know that is not an excuse because there have been plenty of groups who like have overcome that, but also CrossG had a lull for a little bit, and so they don't really have that much money in Korea, and so I feel like it's just kind of hard at this point in their career for them to really, but they can't go to YG. YG's taking everybody these days. Don't go to YG. If you could swap members in one group with members in another group, who would they be? And I said I want to switch Baby Soul from Lovelyz and Yeri of Red Velvet because I don't know, because I feel like Baby Soul is almost, I feel bad saying this because I love her so much, but I feel like Baby Soul can't show her full potential in Lovelyz because the rest of the members are so much younger than her, and because she just has the kind of vocals that remind me of Silgi and Wendy. So I think that's, and then Yeri is so young and her voice is so high-pitched compared to the rest of Red Velvet that, I mean, I guess Joy is kind of like in the same area too, but Joy has really matured since Yeri has been added to the group. So I think Yeri being added to Lovelyz would also be beneficial to Lovelyz. I feel like they'd get along too, you know what I mean? Like the groups would just get along. If you could have two idols that used to be a couple but broke up on We Got Married, who would it be? I said that I miss Taemin and Nan. I have not seen a lot of We Got Married during my time being a K-pop fan. I used to not like it very much, and now I'm just kind of like, the most that I've ever seen of any couple is Taemin and Nan because they were just precious, and I think Sungjae and Joy are really cute too. I miss that couple. They were so cute together. If you could erase one idolist scandal forever, who would it be and what scandal? The Jisoo scandal. I think the Jisoo scandal was so blown out of proportion. I think that it was not handled in the best way. I mean, they did handle it eventually, but I think at first that when the initial news came out, it was not handled the correct way, and I feel like people still, because Jisoo is not a main vocalist, she is a visual, and her vocals are good, but I remember the first stage that she came back to Lovelyz in, during their Lovelyz 8 promotions, I saw like articles about how Jisoo was untalented and how that they should have just let her go. Like, Willem should have just let her go after the whole scandal. So I think if the scandal hadn't happened, there still might be some complaints about her vocal skills and whatever else. Like, there's no problems with her vocals. She always sings her notes live, so whatever. But I think that it would cause a lot more people to like her. And I think that she would be a little more popular for better reasons than just being known as the member who had that scandal and couldn't debut with the rest of the girls. So now the last question, if you could have two companies collaborate on a project, who would it be? And my dream for a while was actually to have Wheon of Infinite and Key of Shiny do a duet or something, and obviously Too Hard happened, so I don't have that wish anymore. Maybe a comeback someday, but I'd love to see Monsta X and 17 release a collab kind of thing the way that Super Junior and Dongbang Shingi used to do back when both groups were a lot younger. Because the friendship between TVXQ and Super Junior is amazing. Like, there's some very long-time friends in there, and I wouldn't say that 17 and Monsta X have long-time friends in there. I think Monsta X has more long-time friends in Madtown, so a Madtown and Monsta X collab would be cool. But I love the friendship between 17 and Monsta X. That whole debuting in the same month and coming back for the first time at the same time has really solidified their relationship, and I'd like to see them do their stage together. What was it, at the Mamas? It was really good. The 17 Monsta X stage was really good, and it made me want to see more from the two groups together. That was kind of a long tag. I did that pretty fast though, I think, but it was a really, really fun tag, and I've watched everybody do this and I've been like, I want to do this so bad, but I just haven't had time to do it until now. So I'm really happy that I got to do it finally. Like I said, definitely go check out the other people who have done this tag. I will leave Shawol360, Alex and Angel2014's links down below, so you can check out their channels and subscribe to them and leave them a happy friendly comment. And yeah, I'll also leave the questions down below. If you want to do this tag, let me know if you did it or not. You can answer the questions in the comment section, or you can make your own video and let me know that you made a video. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye! Also, if you have any other fun tags you see going around and you want me to do them, leave them down below. I love tag videos. Alright, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye!